In 2016, KD made his infamous move to the Warriors, but a lot of people say his rings don't count. So today we're rewriting Kevin Durant's career from 2016 and saving his legacy so he can become the greatest player in OKC's franchise history. Starting in the 16-17 season where KD and Russ are looking to win their first championship. But aside from them, the rest of the Thunder roster isn't too great. So we're gonna make some trades to help the Thunder out, starting with trading Victor Oladipo for Chris Middleton. And if we put Middleton in the trade finder, we can get Kevin Love. But I like this trade even more. We can get Hassan Whiteside, who's a better defender than Kevin Love, and he's not going to take any shots away from KD and Russ. I think we're going to leave the team like that for the first season. I'm going to move KD to a 4 so Nick Collison doesn't start. So now we have 2 lockdown defenders in the lineup with Roberson and Whiteside, but the bench is honestly really bad. It's a bunch of 72 to 74 overalls. I'm just hoping Westbrook and KD can carry this team. I just got offered Whiteside for Jamal Murray. I kind of want to do this. Whiteside's actually really good. He's averaging 16 and 13 with 2 blocks for us, but Jamal Murray's only gonna get better. He's 19 years old, and I'm gonna do this trade because I don't think we're gonna win a championship this season. The Thunder are sitting at the 5 seed, so it's all right, but they're not gonna be able to compete with the Warriors or the Spurs. Steph Curry's gonna win the MVP, averaging 39 points per game. Westbrook's gonna make the All-NBA first team, averaging 30, 11, and 9.9 assists. He's just off a triple-double. And then KD's on the All-NBA second team, averaging 29, 8, and 6. Let's see how the rest of the team did in terms of scoring. Everyone's averages were pretty low, especially after we traded Whiteside. But hey, we're embracing the tank because the Thunder fell to the 9th seed. So they're not even going to make the playoffs because this is before the play-in. And the Raptors are going to win the championship. And in the draft lottery, the Lakers get the first pick. I'm going to try to snag it from them. I doubt we even have enough assets. Let's see if we can give up Brogdon and a bunch of our future first. Honestly, I doubt it. We only have 2 first-round picks we can trade. I want to keep Jamal Murray on the roster, and I feel like Sabonis is going to get better too. Yeah, we're cooked. We have no assets other than these fake guys. If we wanted to, we could trade Malcolm Brogdon for the 10th pick. We can, no, I'm not trading Jamal Murray for the 7th pick. Why is it kind of tempting to trade Jamal Murray and Sabonis for the 4th pick? I'm going to go through the draft and keep that in mind to see who falls. I'm guessing, Tatum's not the first pick. And that makes me want to try to trade for Tatum. So we're going to have to attach Jamal Murray and Sabonis, see what else they want. We have a lottery protected first from the Nuggets, and they're going to agree. So I didn't want to give up Jamal Murray, but it's so worth it to have Jason Tatum on the team. I don't know how Lonzo went 1. Once I saw that, I was like, Tatum, bro, you gotta be on our team. I low-key could have traded for the 4th pick and got Donovan Mitchell, but I am not complaining. And I'm only in control of trades, not free agency. Hopefully the Thunder don't mess it up here. In player progression, Westbrook's up to a 99. KD's only down because I changed his position. Brogdon's going up 1. Josh Richardson's going up 2. And Campaign's going up 2. The rest of the roster looks pretty rough, though. They signed a couple of guys whose overalls are going down. We just got offered Terry Rozier for Campaign. I kind of want to do this. They're both 23 years old. Campaign's probably not going to get a lot better, so I'm going to do the trade. Terry Rozier's going to have to go, though. We just got offered him for Tim Hardaway Jr. And we are fully embracing the rebuild at this point, because if we trade Tim Hardaway Jr. with a first, we can get DeJounte Murray on the team. And we can also get Willie Hernangomez, who's a better center than we have now, so he's going to join the team. LeBron's going to win the 2018 MVP. Lonzo's going to win Rookie of the Year over Tatum. And Westbrook's on the All-NBA first team again, averaging 27, 10, and 9.9 again. And then KD's on the All-NBA second team again, averaging 29, 8, and 5. Wow, Tatum's on the All-Rookie second team. He averaged 11, 4, and just 1 assist a game, but he's only going to get better. The Thunder are sitting at the 5 seed. I doubt they make it out, honestly. In the first round, they're going to win in 7, but now they have to play the 1-seeded Clippers, and they're going to lose in 5. LeBron's going to win his 4th championship, and here's where things get real. The Hornets have the first pick, and we can trade up for the 15th pick, so that's what we're going to do. And we can give up just a second to go from the 15th pick to the 11th pick. We can go from 11 to 8 by giving up another second. We just have to take on a 1-year deal, and we can give up that guy we just got to get the 5th pick now. And now we're cooking. We can go up to pick number 2 by giving up a 2nd-round pick and Alexi Ajinça, and I don't know why this is a trade, but we can just give up the 2nd pick straight up for the 1st pick. So that took a while, but that's definitely worth it because now we have Luka on the team. And thank goodness we got Luka, because outside of him, the only people I'd really want are Trae Young and Shai, but Shai in 2K doesn't really progress from this rookie version. DeAnthony Melton and Anthony Simons overall aren't looking the best, but Luka's starting out as an 81 overall. And in player progression, Tatum's up to an 84 overall. We gotta switch some of the positions up though, because KD, Tatum, and Luka are basically all small forwards. I'm gonna keep KD and Tatum where they're at and run Luka at the 2. I don't know why they have Luka coming off the bench. I'm gonna make sure he starts over Brogdon. That's much better. We just got offered Malik Beasley for Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez is 30, so he's probably gonna start getting worse soon, but I don't know how much better Malik Beasley's gonna get. He's not even in the rotation, so we're gonna accept this trade and get Brook Lopez. So now everyone in our starting lineup is at least 80 overall. Giannis is gonna win his first MVP, MVP. Trae Young just averaged 27 as a rookie, and it took 2 seasons of rebuilding, but the Thunder are good again. Westbrook's on the All-NBA second team. He's down to 24, 9, and 11. KD's also on the second team, averaging 29, 7, and 6. Luka's gonna finish second in Rookie of the Year, averaging 12, 5, and 8. And let's see how good Tatum did this season. He's up to 12 points per game. Brook Lopez was also solid for us. That rebounding is very sus for a 7-footer, but it doesn't matter. The Thunder are the 1 seed. In the first round, they have to go up against Kawhi. This team doesn't look that great. They're gonna win the first game, but the Thunder gentlemen sweep. Now they have to play the Clippers, who made it to the finals last year and lost. This series kind of worries me a bit. The Thunder win in 7, and this is the team we traded Jamal Murray away for. So now they have Jokic and Whiteside. None of the games have been close so far, but the Nuggets are gonna tie the series up at 2. KD had 36, Westbrook had 28, Luka only put up 8, and Tatum is not even here. He had 6 points. And in game 5, with a minute and a half to go, Brook Lopez makes his first free throw but misses his second. Darren Williams as the Nuggets point guard is kind of crazy. I mean, to be fair, it was me that traded Jamal Murray away from them, and Wilson Chandler's gonna miss the 3. Jokic is gonna keep them alive with a putback though. He's gonna go into the post on Brook Lopez and take the layup and make it. Less than a minute to go for the Thunder. Westbrook's gonna spin. He finds KD in the corner. It's off. Westbrook gets the board though and makes the putback. Jokic and Darren Williams run another pick and roll, and he's gonna throw a turnover. And this time, Brook Lopez is gonna make both free throws. Now we have Gary Harris trying to get by Luka. I don't know what their offense is. Wilson Chandler's gonna pull the 3, and Luka gets the board to win the game. Westbrook had 26 and 11. KD put up 23. Luka 19 and Tatum 16. That's exactly why we got this team together. Let's see if they can win game 6 and they're on to the finals. They have to play the Raptors, who won it all 2 seasons ago. I don't know if the Raptors are deep or what, but it looks like the Thunder are the better team. The Raptors steal the first 2 games though, and the Raptors end up sweeping the Thunder. But they're only gonna get better with Tatum up to an 89 and Luka up to an 87. Simons, Melton, and Richardson are all going up. I don't know why DeJounte Murray isn't. Westbrook's gonna win the MVP, and the Thunder win 60 games this season. KD's on the All-NBA second team again, averaging 24, 7, and 6. And the only reason his averages are going down is because Tatum and Luka's are going up. Tatum averaged 17 and Luka's up to 13 points per game. Let's see if they can make it back to the finals. They're gonna gentlemen sweep the Grizzlies. Last season, I think they beat the Spurs in the first round. They're gonna win in 7. That was scary. Now they have to play the Lakers, led by D'Lo. This team low-key looks good for a 3 seed. They're gonna win game 1, but the Thunder tie the series up. The Lakers go up 2-1 and the Thunder tie it up again. And in game 5, the Thunder almost blew it in the third quarter. They're gonna win. And Kevin Durant had a triple-double. That's the last thing I expected. A lot of people went off. Where's Tatum? He had 9 points. He shot good. He only took 6 shots. Let's just hope the Lakers don't force a game 7 here and the Thunder are back in the finals. Let's see if they can actually win it this time against Embiid, Ben Simmons, and Jimmy. The Thunder definitely have a better starting lineup, but I'm scared for this Sixer team. They blow out the Thunder in game 1, but the Thunder blow them out in game 2. They're gonna win by 17 in game 3 and 5 in game 4. And in game 5, the Thunder are gonna do it, and KD and Westbrook win a championship together. Why is there Curry number 30 on this team? Who is that? Westbrook's gonna win the finals MVP. Let's see if KD can win one next. And now we have 490 plus overalls on the team. We just got offered 2 of our centers for Clint Capella and a first, so I'm gonna take the trade. Giannis is gonna win his second MVP. KD's gonna make the All-NBA first team, averaging 27, 7, and 6. Westbrook's on the second team, averaging 22, 8, and 10. And then Luka and Tatum still haven't made it yet. Luka averaged 18, 6, and 9, and then Tatum averaged 17, 5, and 2. And the Thunder have their best season so far, winning 67 games, but they're not the best team in the league. Let's see if they can win back-to-back championships. They're gonna gentlemen sweep the Grizzlies. Wait, I didn't put 2 and 2 together that the Warriors have Trae Young now, which means Steph Curry's on a different team. He's on the Nets. Oh my gosh, he's been with the Nets for a long time. I just totally missed that. Their roster is terrible outside of him, so we should be able to beat the Warriors led by Klay. They're gonna win in 7, and now they have to face a 7 seed. If we lose, we lose. They're gonna sweep. And now they have to take down a Bucks team with Giannis and Anthony Davis. They also have a healthy Jabari Parker. Game 1's gonna go to the Thunder though. Game 2, the Bucks tie the series up, and they're gonna win game 3. They're gonna win game 4 on top of that, and they're gonna gentlemen sweep the Thunder. We have a pick in the draft for the first time in a while. We can trade up for the 19th pick. I don't know why they let us do this straight up. We can trade up to pick number 15. We can give up a second round pick to go to pick number 11, and we can give up another pick to go for pick number 9. To go up to pick number 6, we have to give up a pick swap, but I think that's worth doing. We can give up just a second round pick to move up to number 4. They're gonna give us a second round pick to move up a spot. I'll do that. I don't know why this is a thing, but we're gonna get pick number 2. They're giving us a second. And now to move to the first pick, we just have to give them that second back basically, so we have the first pick in the draft. And low-key, I didn't really need to trade for the first pick. I kind of want to take Cade, but because he's a guard and we already have Westbrook and Luka, we're gonna take Mobley to run as our center. So we got our center of the future, and now this team is the definition of elite with Luka going going up to a 95. I don't know why KD's going up at 32 years old and Tatum's up to a 92. They also got Mike Conley for $11 million a year. I don't know how that's possible. He basically has the same contract as Mobley. The Celtics just offered me Brogdon for this 24-year-old that's the same overall. I'm gonna take it just because Brogdon's not getting any better. And now we just got offered Mike Conley for Kuminga. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna do this deal because Mike Conley's 34 years old and we still have like 5 more years to go, so we're gonna take this trade for the future. And now we just got offered our backup small forward for Devin Vassell. He's 25 already. He hasn't really done much for us. Devin Vassell's 21 at this point, and I mean, he's not amazing now, but I'm gonna take the trade. Westbrook's gonna win his second MVP. Whiteside's on the Warriors now. He's actually still pretty good. And the Thunder are gonna win 66 games. KD's on the All-NBA second team this season, averaging 28, 6, and 6. And Luka's on the All-NBA third team, averaging 19, 8, and 10. And Tatum's numbers are pretty much gonna stay the same. Cade's gonna win the Rookie of the Year over Mobley, who averaged 10 and 6. And let's see if the Thunder can make their 4th straight finals. They gentlemen sweep in the first round. In the second round, they have to play the Rockets led by Kemba. And in Game 7, the Thunder are on the verge of blowing a 3-1 lead here. Jason Tatum's gonna find Kevin Durant for the catch and shoot 3, and it's good. That's a huge shot to put them up 6. Now we have Michael Porter Jr. finding DeJounte Murray. He's gonna get past Luka and his layup's good. So the Rockets still have time to come back here. KD's gonna kick it out to Westbrook and he scores. Kemba with 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. I don't know what he's doing. He's just running around the court. He's gonna find the center. 4 seconds on the shot clock. He goes up for the layup and Mobley gets the stop. So now things are looking really good for the Thunder here. KD's gonna kick it out to Westbrook. Another mid-range and he makes it again. And that would be the daggers. The Thunder are moving on to the conference finals. Oh my gosh, we had 4 people put up 23 or more. But now in the conference finals, the Thunder have to play the Spurs and Cameron Payne is actually good now. I traded him away. I did not think he would get this good. He's averaging 22 in the playoffs. I think it was Terry Rozier we ended up trading him for. Here goes nothing. Game 1, the Spurs are gonna win. Game 2 is gonna go to the Thunder. Game 3, the Thunder also taken. We're all tied up at 2. And in Game 5, the Thunder are making a comeback. Let's see if they can finish it. Cameron Payne's gonna find LaMarcus Aldridge and he's blocked by KD. Now we have Luka using the screen. He's gonna throw it down little Westbrook in the post. I don't know why we have our point guard in the post, but he's gonna make it a 1-point game. And Terry Rozier's on the Spurs too. He's gonna pull the 3 over Westbrook and it's off. Mobley's gonna find Westbrook on the break, the spin, the hop step, the layup, and he puts the Thunder up. If they could actually complete this comeback, that would be huge. Aldridge misses, but Tristan Thompson gets the putback. So now the Thunder have just under a minute to go to take the lead back here. Mobley's gonna find Westbrook. He's gonna pull the 3 off the inbound and he makes it. Now the Thunder just need to stop here. They're gonna find LaMarcus Aldridge in the post. KD's actually playing pretty good defense. Let's see if he can keep this up. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Aldridge makes his way into the paint and he ties the game up. Now we have Westbrook on the ISO, finding Mobley on the cut, and he gives the Thunder the lead. And the Spurs want the last shot, so they're going to chew down the clock here. Campaign's looking for Aldridge. He finds it with 4 seconds to go, and he's going to hit the side of the backboard, but he's going to get the rebound and make the shot. 93% of people who watch me aren't subscribed, so make sure to subscribe to help me hit my goal of 35,000 subscribers. So now the Thunder have 1 second here to win Game 5. Just don't pass it to Westbrook deep. They're going to find Tatum for the mid-range over Oubre, and we're going into overtime. And with just over a minute to go in overtime, the Thunder are up 1, and Aldridge is going to miss the fade. Now we have Luka leading the break. He's in the dot. Westbrook and the Thunder go up 3. That was an amazing pass. Let's see if they can get the stop here. I don't know why Campaign didn't throw it to Aldridge on the pick and roll there. Now they're going to run another pick and roll. This one with Tristan Thompson, and he misses the mid-range. Now we have Westbrook using the screen from Mobley. He's going to pull the 3 from deep. Why did he shoot that? So now the Spurs have a chance to tie it up with a 3 here. Cameron Payne's looking for Aldridge again. He's going to find him being guarded by Tatum. They're going to send the double team and find Payne again for the 3. It's off. So the Thunder are going to walk away with the Game 5 win. And Westbrook carried, dropping 43, 8, and 13. KD went off with a double-double. Luka had a double-double. And Mobley had a double-double. Tatum got absolutely carried. But with the 3-2 lead, let's see if the Thunder can make the finals. The Spurs force a Game 7. And in Game 7, the Thunder are about to lose unless they lock in for this last minute. Kevin Durant guarding Aldridge in the post, forces Aldridge out of bounds. So now the Thunder get a chance to take the lead here. Westbrook gets a wide open 3 and he bricks it. Now let's see if the Thunder can get a stop here. Terry Rozier with the spin. It's going to get stopped by Westbrook. He's still going to take the layup though, and he somehow makes it. The Thunder are running out of time here. Westbrook's going to try to get past Rozier for the layup, and we have a 2-point game. Last possession, the Thunder couldn't get a stop. Let's see if this possession will be different, and Kevin Durant gets the steal. Let's see what he's going to do on the break. He finds Westbrook. I don't know why that was a lob pass, but Mobley's going to tie the game up. And the Spurs are going to chew the clock down. Rozier's going to find Aldridge. 4 seconds on the shot clock. He takes the deep hook, and it's off. So now the Thunder have a chance to move on to the finals. Westbrook with 3 seconds. Okay, he's just gonna pull a limitless 3. Why? Things are looking pretty good in overtime though. Luka being guarded by Aldridge. I don't know why he didn't just drive by him. Now he's gonna do it, and he's gonna make the jumper. So it just takes 1 minute of locking in, and the Thunder can move on to the finals here. Luka Kennard's gonna use the screen. He gets a wide open 3. Oh my, he bricked the heck out of that. I thought that was for sure gonna go in with how good of a shooter he is. Westbrook uses the screen from Mobley. He's gonna find Mobley in the paint. He's probably going to have to go up with the shot so he doesn't get 3 seconds, and he got 3 seconds. Now with 40 seconds to go, Rozier's going to do a pick and roll with Aldridge. He finds him in the paint. Aldridge is going to take the hook, and it bounces off the rim. The Thunder are going to find Westbrook in the post, trying to get past Rozier. He takes the Euro step layup and puts the Thunder up 5. So now things are looking rough here for the Spurs. Luka Kennard, the 3 over Luka's good. So now we have Luka at the free throw line. He's going to make his first free throw, and to put the Thunder up 4, his second one's good. So the Spurs have no timeouts. They're going to need to hit another quick 3 here. Aldridge is just going to pull it over Kevin Durant, and the Thunder are heading back to the finals. And in the finals, they're going up against the Bucks. Last season, the Bucks beat them in the finals. This season, the Thunder are going to win the first 2 games. Game 3 is also going to go to the Thunder, and they're going to sweep the Bucks. And KD's going to win his second ring and his first finals MVP. In free agency, Luka's back. The Mavericks tried to sign him, but we matched the contract. And in player progression, Westbrook's down to a 94. Luka's going to stay at 95, and I don't know how Tatum's down, but Mobley's up to an 88. I'm not going to lie, I totally forgot we had Kuminga, and we have Devin Vassell on the team. He barely played last season. We have Cam Thomas too. So even though they're not that good now, hopefully they can develop later down the line. We just got offered Luka for Dame and a first. We're definitely not taking that trade. I guess it's a little tempting because of how good the first round pick is, and this is Wemby's draft. Yo, Dame's averaging 30. Do I do this trade? The only reason Luka's not averaging that much is because his shot tendency didn't really go up like real life. I can't do this trade though. Dame's 32. He's an 86 overall, and he's only gonna get worse, so we're gonna decline. Zion's gonna win the MVP averaging 34 and 10, and Westbrook's on the All-NBA first team averaging 27, 8, and 11. KD's on the All-NBA second team averaging 29, 6, and 7, and then none of our guys are on the third team. Even though Luka's the best player on the team, he averaged 18, 8, and 11. Tatum averaged 18, 5, and 1, and then Mobley averaged 11 and 7. The Thunder aren't the 1 seed though with how good the Grizzlies are. Let's see if we can match up against them in the conference finals. The Thunder sweep, and in the second round, they have to play a Mavericks team with Jokic, James Harden, and Lowry Markkanen. I don't like this. The first game's gonna go to the Mavericks. Game 2 is also gonna go to the Mavs. Game 3, the Thunder win by 4. And in Game 4, the Mavs put up 169 points. Harden had 50. Jokic had 30. And the Thunder might not be able to go back-to-back here. They're going to force a Game 6. And they're going to force a Game 7. And that was the last thing I expected. The Mavericks just blew a 3-1 lead. KD had 30. Westbrook had 24, 9, and 16. And for the Mavericks, only 2 people put up 20. Yogi Ferrell's actually really good. They have Brunson off the bench. He only averaged 12. And I don't know how the Thunder pulled that off. Now they have to go up against Shai, Zion, and Marcus. This is low-key a crazy team. Game 1, the Grizzlies win by 20. Game 2, they're going to win by almost 20. Game 3, the Thunder are going to win, and they're going to tie the series. And in Game 5, this one was close in the first half, but the Thunder are going to blow it and go down 3-2. KD put up 35, Westbrook 20, Luka 17, Tatum only had 10. Yeah, he just doesn't really shoot the ball. And the Thunder have made 4 straight finals. Let's see if their run's over, and it is. Zion just averaged 41 in that series. They're going up against the Magic in the finals, and the Grizzlies are going to sweep. At the start of season number 8, Luka's up to a 97. KD and Westbrook are still dropping, but we have Tatum back up to a 92. Mobley's an 89. Kuminga and Aaron Harrison are in the 80 overall club with Devin Vassell. And Jokic is going to win his first MVP. That's kind of weird. He started out on the Nuggets, went to the Mavericks, and now he's back. Wemby's going to win the Rookie of the Year on the Bulls. DeAndre Ayton's quietly been one of the best centers in the league, averaging 25 and 14. And Isaiah Thomas is still really good. You love to see it. The Thunder are going to win 67 games. And we have Westbrook on the All-NBA first team, averaging 21, 7, and 10. Luka and KD are on the All-NBA second team. KD put up 25, 5, and 6. And Luka managed to put up 18, 8, and 10. As for Tatum and Mobley, Tatum's down to 16 points per game, and Evan Mobley averaged 11. I keep forgetting we have Vassell and Jonathan Kuminga too. They both averaged about 10 off the bench. And let's see if the Thunder can go back to the finals after missing it last season. They're going to win in 6. In the second round, they have to play the Mavericks, who have Jackson Hayes instead of Jokic. And in this universe, Jackson Hayes is actually really good. The Thunder are still going to win the first 2 games though. The Mavericks are going to take Game 3. The Thunder go up 3-1, but the Mavericks are going to win Game 5 by 2, and they're going to force a Game 7. And in Game 7, the Thunder are going to hang on to make the conference finals. Westbrook, KD, and Luka carried, and now they have to play a core of Jokic and Cade. That is a nasty duo. Game 1's going to go to the Nuggets. They win by 13. They're also going to steal Game 2 on the road. They're going to go up 3-0. They're not going to sweep though. So that's back-to-back seasons of not making the finals for the Thunder. The Nuggets go on to win it all. And in season number 9, Luka's somehow dropping at 25 years old. Mobley's up to a 93, so he's as good as Kevin Durant and better than Westbrook now. Also, Tatum's dropping again, but Kuminga's up to an 85 and Vassell's an 84. Zion's going to win his second MVP, and the Thunder win Coach of the Year again. Nobody on our team's on the All-NBA first team. Luka's going to make the second team though, averaging 27, 7, and 10, and KD's there with him, averaging 24, 5, and 6. Westbrook's on the third team, averaging 21, 6, and 9. I'm kind of concerned just because the Thunder couldn't even make the finals last year, winning 67 games. They have the same second round matchup as last year though, and against the Mavericks, they're going to gentleman sweep them. And they have to play the Nuggets in the conference finals again, but now they have Steph Curry. That is insane. He just came from the Hawks. The Nuggets are going to steal game 1 on the road. The Thunder tie the series up, and the Nuggets win game 3. Luckily for the Thunder, they're going to blow out the Nuggets in game 4. And with the series tied up at 2, the Nuggets go up 3-2. Westbrook was the only one who played good. And of course, everyone in their big 3 played good. They have Chet too. That's crazy. He's coming off the bench behind Nurkic. And this might be the 3rd straight conference finals loss for the Thunder. They're going to force a game 7. It wasn't even one person that went off. They just played good as a team. But unfortunately, they're not going to put up too much of a fight in game 7. And they're going to lose in the conference finals for the 3rd season in a row. Cooper Flagg fell to the 3rd pick, so he's on the Cavs with LeBron now. That's crazy. They have a 40-year-old LeBron and a 19-year-old Cooper Flagg. As for the Thunder, Luka and Mobley are both 95 overalls. KD's down to a 92. Westbrook's all the way down to an 85. And then we have Tatum sitting at a 91, Kuminga at an 86, and Vassell at an 84. At the trade deadline, the Thunder are sitting at the best team in the league, but I still want to make some trades, so the first person we're going to try to trade for is Wemby. He's still on a rookie deal, so we might be able to attach Kuminga and a bunch of picks. They consider him untouchable. This isn't going to be easy. If we offer them Tatum and 4 first-round picks, they say no. And even if we had a 5th first-round pick, they still don't want to take this deal. I think we found our player. If we go to the Warriors, let's try to trade for James Wiseman. He's not making that much money, so we should be able to attach Kuminga and some picks. And the best part is he's not untouchable. If we had 1 pick, they're going to say no. If we throw in a 2nd first-round pick, they still say no. What about if we throw in a 3rd? This might be it. They're going to say yes. And this is where things are about to get crazy. We're going to move Mobley back to a 4, and we're going to move KD to a shooting guard. Let's also move Luka back to a point guard, so Westbrook's unfortunately going to have to come off the bench. But now we have a starting lineup of Luka at the 1, KD at the 2, Tatum at the 3, Mobley at the 4, and James Wiseman at the 5, with Westbrook being the 6th man. And we still have 2 first-round picks left over. If we package them with Schroeder and Mo Wagner, yeah, these deals aren't great. Chris Dunn is the best we can get. Next, I want to try to get Shaedon Sharpe. The only problem is they want Kevin Durant and Evan Mobley. So we're going to have to cook up our own trade here to make the money match. Let's just throw in Schroeder and Gobert. They're probably going to say no to this straight up. But then we have 2 first-round picks and a bunch of seconds. 1 first they're going to say no to. So it looks like we got to give up the other first-round pick. They say no. We have 2 seconds. 1's not going to work. And if we try to give them a 2nd, they still say no. So Shaedon's off the table. Now I want to try to get Saddiq Bey. They want Devin Vassell. I want to run them off the bench together. So now we got to cook up our own trade again. This one should be easier. We just have to make up 7 mil. We're going to throw in Schroeder and Gobert again. This time they are going to say no again. We have picks though, and they're going to accept it for 1 second. So now we have Saddiq Bey on the team. We can move Devin Vassell back to a shooting guard. So now our bench looks a lot better. We have Westbrook at the 1. We have Saddiq Bey and Devin Vassell at the 2 and the 3. And as of right now, we have Mo Wagner as our backup 4 and 5. For the last trade of the season, we're going to try to get Bol on the team. We're going to throw in Mo Wagner. We still have to make up 5.8 mil. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull that off. If we throw in Jace Richardson, we still have to find more people. We have to throw in Jacoby Walter and then add people to their side. I doubt they'll accept this. They're not going to. And the fact that they're a championship contender isn't good, but we still have 2 picks. 1 they're going to say no to. They're going to say no to 2. If we add a 2nd, they're also going to say no. Well, Bol's off the table. I guess we go ahead and get Nurkic now. If we throw in Mo Wagner and Jace Richardson, they're going to say no. We still have 2 first-round picks to use, though. 1 they're going to say no to. If we throw in a 2nd one, they're going to agree. And now our bench is complete. We have Nurkic, who's a good defender and amazing rebounder. All right, they lost their first game after the deadline. Zion's going to win his 3rd MVP. Cooper Flagg wins Rookie of the Year on the Cavs. And the Thunder finished with 57 wins. Luka's the only person on the Thunder to make the All-NBA team, averaging 19, 7, and 10. Let's see how everyone else did if we filter to points. KD averaged 22. Wiseman averaged 19. I totally forgot he was on the team. Then we have Westbrook with 17 off the bench. We have Tatum putting up 16 a game, Mobley 14, and Nurkic 11. The Thunder are just barely going to finish as the best team in the league by 1 game. In the first round, they have to beat the Timberwolves led by Cat. They should be able to win. The Timberwolves actually put up a fight. And now in the second round, they have to play the Spurs. They're a really well-rounded team. Kawhi's down to an 81. I don't know. I feel like the Thunder should be able to easily win. They're going to win by about 20 in game game 1. They take game 2 by 3. The Spurs are going to win game 3 and tie the series up. And in game 5, the Spurs won by just 2 points. Tatum dropped just 8 points. Westbrook had 5 on 2 for 12 shooting. That's not good. And Michael Porter Jr. dropped 33. And of course, they have the Mike Conley revenge game from when we traded him away. And game 6 is looking rough for the Thunder. They're up 1 with 2 minutes to go. Kevin Durant's going to use this screen from Evan Mobley. He gets a wide open mid-range. It's off, but Mobley's going to make the putback. That was super clutch. I'm glad we got Mobley on the team. Let's see if he can stop Michael Porter Jr. here. MPJ's going to kick it to Cole Anthony and set the screen for him. He's going to get a wide open 3 and it's off. Now we have Westbrook leading the break. He's going to find KD. KD back to Westbrook. Westbrook's going to find KD on the wing. He gets an open 3. It's off and Mobley can't grab the board. It's still somehow Thunder ball though. That really looked like Evan Mobley hit it out. Now Evan Mobley's going to find KD on the ISO being guarded by Oubre. He spins his way into the paint and he gives the Thunder a 5-point lead. Now we have Michael Porter Jr. setting a screen for Kawhi. He's going to kick it back out to a wide open MPJ and his 3's good. Let's not blow this game here. Luka's going to use the screen. He could have had a wide open 3. He's going to kick it to Tatum though. Tatum's going to use the screen from Wiseman. I don't know what he's trying to cook. 5 seconds to go. They find Wiseman to Luka with 2 seconds on the shot clock and he's blocked. That was a huge block from Kai Jones. Now he's going to set the screen for Mike Conley. They're going to go down low to Kawhi in the post being guarded by Tatum. Kawhi with the fake. He's going to find Kai Jones. Kai Jones trying to make his way into the paint. He kicks it out to Conley. 7 seconds on the shot clock. MPJ sets the screen. Conley gets an open 3 and he gives the Spurs the lead. This might actually be the Mike Conley revenge game for trading him away. KD with 4 seconds to go isn't making a move, but he finds Luka the wing 3 and the Thunder are gonna lose. Wow, Mike Conley, bro. Why did he have to do that to us? In season number 11, KD and Westbrook are still going strong. And in Westbrook's final season, the Thunder are all the way down to the 4 seed. They're only 4 games back from the 1st seed though, so they have a legit chance in the 1st round. They're gonna easily sweep the Rockets, but in the 2nd round they have to play the team that knocked them out last season. And with the series being tied up at 2, the Thunder have a little bit of a rough 2nd half, but they're gonna win game 5. Kevin Durant carried with 32 points. Westbrook put up 4 points off the bench. He only averaged 9 this season, and KD put up 24 this season, but he's only averaging 18 in the playoffs. But to be fair, the team scoring was pretty well rounded throughout the regular season, and let's see if they can take down the 1 seed in 6 games. They can't. They lost because Chris Duarte had 31. But in game 7, they had an amazing 1st quarter and they're going to move on to the conference finals. They won that quarter by almost 20. James Wiseman led the team in scoring. Him and KD went off. And now they have to face 3-time MVP Zion Williamson. And unfortunately for the Thunder, they're going to get eliminated in 5. And at the age of 38, Russell Westbrook's going to retire. And along with KD's 1 MVP in real life, he also had 2 championships and a finals MVP. And KD's going to finish 2nd on the all-time scoring list to become the greatest player in Thunder history. I think you'll like this video next, so let's see if I'm right.